Okay, in this video I want to go over addition and subtraction of rational expressions. So with all of these, we're going to need to list out the domain restrictions in the problem. Because remember, if you don't list out those domain restrictions, but you cancel things out, you are actually altering the expression. And we can't do that, right? And we also have to find a common denominator in order to solve these problems. Okay, our first example is x plus 2 over 2x minus 3 minus 4 over x plus 3. All right, so my common denominator here is just going to be my terms on my denominators multiplied together, okay? So my common denominator is 2x minus 3 times x plus 3 minus, and then the same denominator. Okay. Now, I have to ask myself, okay, what did I multiply this denominator by to get 2x minus 3 times x plus 3? Well, we multiplied it by this x plus 3. So that's what I'm going to multiply the top by. So the top is x plus 2. And I'm going to multiply it by this new thing, x plus 3, right? What we do to the top, something we have to do it to the bottom. X plus 3 over x plus 3 is 1. So you're essentially just multiplying it by 1. All right, next term. Okay, we started out with a 4. Now, what did we multiply this denominator by to get 2x minus 3 times x plus 3? Well, we multiplied it by 2x plus 3. We already had the x plus 3. So we multiplied it by a 2x minus 3. Okay? So now I have two terms with the same denominator. So I can combine them. I can say, okay, x plus 2 times x plus 3 minus, let me just put the minus there, okay. 4 times 2x minus 3 all over 2x minus 3 times x plus 3. Okay, if I FOIL out the top, all right, well, I have x squared, outside and inside is 5x, last is 6, minus 8x plus 12. Okay, all over 2x minus 3, x plus 3. If I combine like terms, I'm just going to erase a little bit of this here to make way for some room. Okay, I'm going to get x squared. Okay, I just have one x squared term. I have two x terms, and that's going to equal negative 3x. And then I have two just numbers, right? 6 and 12. So that is going to be 18. Okay? And then this is all over 2x minus 3 times x plus 3. Okay? Now, I didn't cancel anything out. So I know my domain restriction here in my finalized answer and my domain restriction here are the same. But you have to always take your domain restrictions from the unaltered problem. So they are going to be x cannot equal 3 over 2 and negative 3. Okay, and that's your answer. Next problem. Okay, here I have 5x over 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 plus 2 over 2x squared minus 11x plus 5. Okay, so this problem, I think I'm going to have to use my least common denominator method. If you haven't watched the video on the least common denominator of rational functions, I suggest you do so if you want to solve a problem like this. Okay. So I'm going to factor the bottom, and that'll help me with my domain restrictions and everything. So I have 5x, and then this is going to factor out to be 2x minus 1 times x plus 3 plus, okay, this is going to end up factoring out to 2x minus 1 times x minus 5. Okay? So now I'm just going to list my domain restrictions up here really quick. I don't want to forget about them. X cannot equal 1/2, -3, or 5. Okay? So I want to find my least common denominator here. So I have a 2x minus 1, okay, here, and I have an x plus 3 here. Okay, those are two common. Those are two things I need in my LCD. Here, okay, the next term I already have a 2x minus 1, so I don't have to list that, but I do have to list this x minus 5, and that is going to be our common denominator right here. Okay. So, what did I have to multiply this denominator by to get this? Well, I had to multiply it by x minus 5. Okay, moving on. What did I have to multiply this denominator by to get this? X plus 3. Okay. So now, if I have two terms with the same denominator, I can add them together. But first, I'm going to do a little mental math, and I'm going to simplify these, or multiply those out. So I'm going to get on the top 5, x squared minus 25x plus 2x plus 6. And that simplifies out to be 5x squared minus 23x plus 6 on the top. And on the bottom, I'm just going to have 2x minus 1 times x plus 3 times x minus 5. Okay, and my domain restrictions are 1/2, -3, and 5. Okay, oops. Should circle the whole problem. All right, thank you.